Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. No man becomes rich unless he enriches others. The clever are not so much looking for loneliness as they avoid the fuss created by fools. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. When fate hands you lemons, make lemonade. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Everyone falls down. Getting back up is how you learn how to walk. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. Give a bowl of rice to a man, and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice, and you will save his life. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. Don't hold on to someone who's leaving. Otherwise, you won't meet the one who's coming. How much we suffered because of what did not happen, but could only happen. The only thing that makes a marriage unhappy is not a lack of love, it's a lack of friendship. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Silence is not at all a sign of callousness. Only what is empty on the inside rattles. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. A man can never have too much red wine, too many books, or too much ammunition. When you feel discouraged, seek healing in labor. The first man gets the oyster, the second man gets the shell. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Eat a live frog first thing in the morning, and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. The intelligent person avoids 3 things in life: in youth, lust; in maturity, arrogance; in old age, greed. People never lie so much as before an election, during a war, or after a hunt. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Nothing shows a man's character more than what he laughs at. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. Time is a created thing. To say, "I don't have time," is like saying, "I don't want to." Avoid sex in old age, because at this age it is safer to use other sources of pleasure. 5 things never to share with anyone: your problems, your projects, your ideas, your mistakes and regrets from the past, your income. We are like the herb which flourisheth most when trampled upon. Expect nothing, and you'll always be surprised. Always forgive your enemies, because nothing annoys them so much. A man is lucky if he is the first love of a woman. A woman is lucky if she is the last love of a man. Sometimes it's good to lose everything in order to understand what you really lack. Do not wish health and wealth, but wish good luck. Because on the Titanic, everyone was rich and healthy, and only a few were lucky. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. Both optimists and pessimists contribute to society. The optimist invents the airplane, the pessimist, the parachute. You can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with a club. Associate yourself with men of good quality, if you esteem your own reputation, for 'tis better to be alone than in bad company. Nothing in this world is worth having or worth doing, unless it means effort, pain, difficulty. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility. And most people are frightened of responsibility. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Only 2 things we'll regret on deathbed: that we are little loved and little traveled. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. The 2 most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. If a man empties his purse into his head, no one can take it from him. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. We have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Write your sad times in sand. Write your good times in stone. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Better to remain silent than be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. Talking without thinking is like shooting without aiming. Iron rusts from disuse. Water loses its purity from stagnation. Even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. How many things would you attempt if you knew you could not fail? Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. I can't give you a surefire formula for success, but I can give you a formula for failure. Try to please everybody all the time. Half the world is composed of people who have something to say and can't, and the other half who have nothing to say and keep on saying it. Wealth is like seawater. The more we drink, the thirstier we become. And the same is true of fame. Don't tell your friend what your enemy shouldn't know. If someone wants to humiliate you, then you are on the right track. A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at him. The only person with whom you have to compare ourselves is that you in the past. And the only person better you should be. This is who you are now. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. The snake, which cannot cast its skin, has to die, as well as the minds which are prevented from changing their opinions. They cease to be mind. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. There are 1,000 lessons in defeat, but only one in victory. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. If you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room. Loyalty to country always. Loyalty to government when it deserves it. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Knowledge isn't power until it is applied. The reason why worry kills more people than work is that more people worry than work. He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. People who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those who are doing it. Do more. The race is won by the horse that outstrips its rivals by a head. Life is not always a matter of holding good cards, but sometimes playing a poor hand well. Our actions can take us to the skies and throw us into the deepest abyss. We are the children of our deeds. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. I keep 6 honest serving men. They taught me all I knew. Their names are what and why and when and how and where and who. The world breaks everyone, and afterward many are strong at the broken places. It is better to light one small candle than to curse the darkness. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable.